Wake up, wake up, wake up, it's the first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up, cash your checks and come on. Wake up, wake up, wake up, it's the first of the month. Yeah, this is the first of the month, y'all. What is happening? It's your homie Jaime and Fuego on the 1st of July. Speaking of cash and checks coming up and all that stuff, gotta go hit the house payment here after I get done doing this little radio cast type thing. I've been in this casa that I purchased almost a year, so that's kind of an exciting development. But last night in Scottsdale, I must admit, what a flippin' concert. I was privileged, so esteemed to see Joel from Gospel Clause, one of my favorite local kind of indie rock type bands here in the valley of the SUN, that's right. Put on quite the amazing show with his group called, it's kind of a side project called the Through and Through Gospel Review. And I was hoping for more than 9 songs, more than about 25-30 minute set, which is what they ended up playing. But it was at the Musical Instrument Museum in Scottsdale, and that venue was just absolutely impeccable. I was so very impressed. So if any of you get to scope out the opportunity, have any type of music, doesn't even matter what variety it is, whether it's gospel, throwback, 40s, 50s rock like I heard, or not even rock, just music period, like I heard last night, or anything else of any other genre. We're talking blues, jazz, what have you. You will have quite the just amazing time there. That I was so very impressed. Speaking of jazzy, bluesy type stuff, that actually brings me to the order of the day, which is to feature a local group, as I always do, that is playing a show this evening. And the group of gals that I'm going to talk about today, they go by the name of Sister Lip, and I actually heard them for the first time when they were played on KWSS recently, 93.9, one of my favorite local stations. I believe Kevin Gassman, Cindy Love, they featured them. So, yeah, it was an interesting introduction, and I went and I scoped them out a little bit further because I've been wanting to feature them on this show for a minute. Basically, the best way to describe them is I guess jazzier, loungy like version at times, but yet they do revert back to the rock as well. So they're kind of a nice mixed palette of all kinds of different musical stuff culminating together. But you see, for me, being a big '90s kid, growing up in the '90s, I hear a lot, especially in their more rockin' renditions. A lot of the Breeders, Kim's band after she left old Black Francis and the Cats and the Pixies, and unfortunately, I was just reading recently that she is completely gone from the Pixies, has officially left the band once more, and probably because old Francis is being kind of a dickski, but it is what it is. She's off doing a anniversary Breeders album thing, which is pretty sweet, but I hear a lot of Veruca Salt in these gals as well, and I was a big Veruca Salt fan growing up in the 90s, my friend Morgan, his older sisters seem to have just the raddest taste in music. I was growing up, so yeah, we heard all kinds of stuff from, Cranberries to Veruca Salt to Tilt, all kinds of badass chick rock, and so that is what I would compare these ladies to, the most utmost variety of the badass ladies from the 90s. So we're about to feature one of their tracks right now. This is Sister Lip. This is their track called Mona Grona, and I'm not even going to give it kind of a cool, hip, rendition, introduction type thing, because you have one coming at you here at the beginning of the song. So open up those ears. I know it's Monday. I know it's the 1st, but this is going to kick you all into high gear. Enjoy.
Good evening, folks. Thanks for tuning in on an easy, cool Sunday night. The feeling is fine. The feeling is right. Do you know where your son or daughter is, may I ask? Are they at home? Are they doing their homework? Or are they sneaking out the window? Are they in their car? Is your child a punk? If you're guessing so, you might want to refrain from letting them tune in to the new hit single Mona Grona by Sister Lip. Thanks again for tuning in.
In the night under the streetlight. Mona Grona's writings on the walls. I think she's trying to warn us. I think she's trying to scorn us. Not a wolf, but screams at the moon. Mona, what's your story? Mona, are you in there? Mona, can you feel it? Mona, are you real? Mona Grona's moaning with that sex appeal. Listen closely, lurking in the bushes. Mona's in the trees, behind the stones. Think she's trying to spook us. I think she might seduce us. Mona's paranormal, but she's known to be true. Mona, what's your story? Mona, are you in there? Mona, can you feel it? Mona, are you real? Mona Grona's moaning with that sex appeal.
Whew! Kind of leaves you a little bit breathless, right? Just love how that arrangement just builds and builds and builds to a climactic crescendo. What an awesome tune. That's a grande gracias out to the chicks in Sister Lip, badass ladies. That was their song Mona Grona, and that's from their self-titled EP, which is called Sister Lip EP. Yeah, check it out. That has 4 songs on it. If you jump over to their Bandcamp page, you can be oh so kind to donate to the cause, scope out 4 tracks, and then they also have a brand new one called Flat Pillow, I believe, which just debuted very recently. I want to say on the 23rd of last month. So, yeah, they got 5 tracks floating around on cyberspace, all of which are oh so worthy of your listening pleasures and attention. And they run the gamut, as I said. You know, you've got a rockin' number, you know, like you just heard on Mona Grona, but you know, they delve into the loungier, jazzier sounds, as I mentioned, down tempo. They're all over the place, as any awesome band should be. You know, I like that whole experimental type vibe of, you know, not pigeonholing yourself and relegating yourself just to one faction of, you know, of musical style. And so, mad credit to those ladies, and they're actually going to be rocking out at the Long Wongs at the Firehouse, which is out in Tempe this evening. But as you can see from the photo we're displaying right now, they have a wide variety of rad shows coming up. They're going to be at, they have a house party that they're doing on July 4th. I'm sure if you hopped on their Facebook page, or maybe even Reverb Nation might have a little bit more information about that. They're going to be back at Long Wongs the following week on July 8th and on July 10th. And then they actually have a tour kickoff, which is coming July 12th at the Hollywood Alley, which is another oh-so-rad venue on the east side. So please do give these girls a listen. Check them out, because as you just heard, they are running the rockin' gamut. So I'm going to cut things down since I got to run off and get all the responsibilities of the actual variety out of place now. So I want to extend the grande gracias first and foremost to Sister Lip for crafting such rad music. Absolutely loved it. Glad to finally be able to feature them after first hearing them a couple weeks ago. with old Cindy Love and the Gas Man. Shout out to their show from 5 to 8, Monday through Friday on KWSS 93.9. You can listen to it on the internet radio. There's an app floating around somewhere that I believe you can just listen to it on your smartphone. So if you jump to the KWSS 93.9 website, you can download that or at least hit a link to it and scope it out. And once again, to everybody who's continuing to check out this show, got good response to the last few bands that I've covered, Mini Bosses, Black Canyon Bastards, and Through and Through Gospel Review, which was yesterday. And once more, the order of today was Sister Lip. So please jump onto their Bandcamp, check them out, do a donation, purchase that EP, and show some support, because it is supremely appreciated. So, grande gracias once more. If you want to read any of my articles, Google Jaime and Fuego. You can find my stuff on examiner.com, where I cover national acts and the occasional local act, which I'm hoping in this upcoming month to break a little bit more so into. There's some local shows that I'm excited about. So, also, if you want to connect via social media, the Twitter and the Facebizzle, yes, I'm on both of those. I'm not on the Twitter as much because I just so despise being relegated to 160 characters. I feel like I'm trying to text message people 10 years ago or something. It's terrible. But yeah, Facebizzle as well. I'm on there much more so. If you want to give some feedback, talk some smack, or have a local band that you think is worthy of being featured, I'm all about it. I basically spend a couple hours, a day, scouring Reverb Nation Bandcamp and, Bands in Town and all these different sites, basically trying to determine who is worthy of being featured and who is also, beyond that, playing a show that day. So it's basically two different, facets that have to be coming together to be featured on the show. And they have to be local, too. So, but once more, everybody, I appreciate all of you. Thanks for tuning in. And I'm gonna catch y'all mañana. All right, ski. Cool. Later.